So welcome back to the channel, Quantum Apprenticeships. In today's video, I'll be going through my May portfolio review, where my current account is valued at about £6,000. I'll be going through my Trading 212 account, my Coinbase account, and my premium bonds. I will also walk you through the steps that I've taken in this past month and my plans for the next month. So let's get into it. So overall, looking at May, it was a decent month. There were many days of green days where the market, even the S&P 500, was climbing close to the highest year-to-date numbers. Looking at Nvidia, one of my biggest holdings and one of the biggest stocks in the stock market, people anticipating their earnings, and it finally came last week. When it dropped, there was about a 6% rise on the day, but the next day it dropped back to $135. However, it's still up quite a lot this month. Overall, I made about £450 up this month on top of extra money that I put in, so it's been a very good month. As you can see, the fear and greed index is at 62, which is very high. About a month ago, or about 6 weeks ago, it was near 15, extreme fear, just because of the tariffs that were brought in. So overall, May has been a very good month. So now having a look at my Trading 212 account, as you can see, today's dropped about £50 just as the market has opened here on Monday, but it's valued about £6,000. Last week we got to about 6,100, so roughly about £6,000. This month I'm up about £430, 500 at some point, so it's been a very good month, about 8.1% return, so I'm quite happy with it. As you can see, my Nvidia, it did rise quite a lot, up to about 143, pushing those all-time highs, but it came back down, which is quite sad to see. But hopefully, we're in it for the long run. It should continue to go back up. Even Google got to quite a decent price, but it's come back down. But overall, looking at my portfolio, I'm quite happy with what I have right now. A lot of the stocks are now mostly dividend-paying stocks, just like ASML, one of my favorites. I'm happy with my current allocations, and I'm just looking to sort of build up these lower value stocks just to make it more equal and have a portfolio that will pay me a good dividend year by year. One stock that I'm currently looking into is Grab. I see this growing in the future to a very decent price. It's based in Indonesia, but I can see it growing very big. One of my best purchases right now is Robinhood. I have an average of about $40. It's at 65, and this week it should get included into S&P 500, meaning it should continue to rise. I'm hoping for about $100 by the end of the year, which will show me very good profit, and this is another long-term hold. So now heading over to my Excel spreadsheet where I track all the dividends that I get paid. As you can see, for this month, I've made about £6.33 getting paid from ASMO, Procter & Gamble, Greggs, UK Wind, and Realty Income. The first 2 months I've not tracked just because I didn't really start properly dividend investing then. But for the last 3 months, I've been going strong with it, and I'm going to continue to dividend invest, and hopefully you'll see a lot more green in the coming months. I'm hoping to touch around £10 for June, but when you look at May, I'm very happy with the dividends that I've been paid. Some of these stocks don't pay dividends, but I'm looking to sort of diversify more and make it more equal, but also invest in growth stocks like Nvidia, like Robinhood. But overall, I'm happy with what has been paid this month. So to finish up, I'm just gonna head over to my actual dashboard where you can see everything that I currently hold. I currently have a portfolio value of about £6,000, but this is including my Bitcoin value as well. This this is basically everything I own. As you can see, since January it's been a consistent upward trend. April, because of the tariffs, brought it down a bit, but it is still quite positive. I made £8 so far from dividends, and I'm projected to make about 70 for this year, but that's including January and February where I didn't count, so take that with a pinch of salt. It should be more accurate next year. Currently up about £180, £200 depending on the day on my actual portfolio value. And as you can see here, here's the cost basis of what I own and how much it's currently worth. Here is the growth of each stock that I own. As you can see, Robinhood is leading the way. And finally, here is my allocation of all the stocks that I own. As you can see, Nvidia, Google, and my ETF, S&P 500 ETF is the biggest. Then you have Robinhood, then the rest are decently equally diversified. Overall, I'm quite happy with my portfolio. I'm only a couple months in, Hopefully I can continue to end strong and have a very good year of investing and just keep going, keep growing and keep compounding. So having a look at my upcoming dividend payments for June, it looks like a very good month. This should be my best month of the whole year for dividend income. On the 1st we have Visa, then we have Legal and General on the 5th. On the 10th we have Johnson and Johnson, and then on the 13th we have the monthly payer, Realty Income. On the 16th I should get two payments from Google and Rolls-Royce. 26th should be my Vanguard S&P 500 ETF where I should get paid a decent dividend from. And then lastly on the last day I should get paid from Pepsi. Overall about 8 stocks paying me should put me about around £10 I should get paid for this month's dividend payments. So my plans for June are to continuously buy into my S&P 500 ETF and continue balancing my stocks with mostly dividend paying stocks. Every single time I get paid from my job, I normally put in money to my S&P 500, and I also have my eye on Realty Income, more Legal and General. I'm topping up my account on Novo Nordisk. For sales, I'm happy with what I currently have. If BBAI sort of continues to rise, I want to sort of get out of it just because I think it's still quite risky, and I'm trying to build a decent, well-managed portfolio. And I'll also just keep my eye out on any news, anything that's happening, just so if I need to make alterations that I can. So thank you for watching the video. I hope it has helped. Hopefully you've picked up something from this and you will learn from this. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll try and make more videos like this, and please leave a comment below. If you want more help with your apprenticeship journey, or if you want to know how to get an apprenticeship, click the link below where I have a PDF on how to get an apprenticeship with all the steps and tips and tricks. Thank you for watching.